time. It was $350 a month, and it had a kitchen. And inside the kitchen was the washer and dryer, and the stove, and my favorite chair by the window. I broke up with this girl that I lived with for like 8 years or so, and I sat there listening to Stacey Earle and Sinatra, and smoking cigarettes and drinking rum and crying a lot. And then when I moved out, the Wigs moved in, and the Wigs, one of my favorite bands, and they wrote a couple of beautiful. They have a really great song called "A Couple of Kids." If you can Google that when you get home, it's really a great song. And I wrote this in my kitchen in Athens, Georgia. I had a lot of great friends in Athens. One of my best friends, one of my favorite people. He had a lot of best friends, but it was Vic Chestnut, and Vic Chestnut lived about 2 blocks away, and Vic was a beautiful person. We did a lot of weird little shows together. He'd do a song, I'd do a song, and then we do like a Beatles songbook or something like that. And his versions were always like so fucking far above what I could even think about. He's so amazing. And one time, I'll tell you real quick. One time I was opening, Leonard Skinner was doing this like thing in Atlanta in the 90s, or maybe early, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it was the 90s. And they were doing this retrospect, like your greatest hits. Like the whole band was there except for the people that were not alive. And it was a really beautiful night. It was 3 nights in a row at the Tabernacle in Atlanta, and they asked me to open because I did Drivin N Cryin tour with them for a couple of summers, and because nobody else wanted us. That's okay. That's okay. Soundgarden, we love you guys. Anywho. I had a great time. They just wanted somebody to go up and play acoustic. And so anyway, I had a conversion band, right? I had this conversion band, and I was driving to Atlanta the second night. I was driving down the second night, and I saw Vic Chestnut over there by the Dunkin' Donuts, over by the taco stand. And I said, "Hey Vic, what are you doing?" He goes, "I ain't doing much. What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm going to Atlanta to open for Leonard Skinner, the acoustic." He goes, "That sounds cool." I said, "Would you like to come?" He goes, "Fuck yeah!" So I threw him in the van, and we drove to Atlanta. We picked up a couple other people on the way, and I had a VCR in my van at the time, and we played Star Trek and all sorts of cool stuff. And we had a wonderful evening, and so I'm sending this one out to Vic Chestnut because he's one of my favorite people, and I think you'll see why. Talk about wearing your heart on your sleeve. You taught me that. This is on our new record too. The remnants of the sun and its beginning and its ending just begun, and a story no one will believe, in a teardrop tastes just like the sea. On the horizon the locomotive moves to the Great Plains. On a windy afternoon she placed her penny on the track before it came. She was Comanche before we had our way. Off the exit, the shanties and the stores and the garbage piled up against the fence of the schoolyard where all we sent to learn but she dropped down to help her mother pay the bills. Here's a poet, no one thinks he's very good, but I like her, the way that nothing rhymes. She sits there in the corner all alone. I wish the whole world could hear it just like me. In the kitchen, the remnants of the sun in this beginning, this ending just begun, and a story no one will believe. And a teardrop, it tastes just like the sea. Sometimes I wish I didn't.